What's up with it, y'all? It's your boy OT.
And Miss Dorothy.
And you are now tuned into
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Like, subscribe, and follow wherever you get your podcast from.
That's right, Otis. Whatever you say, Otis. Y'all ain't stupid. They coming to see me.
If I just gave you both $1 million cash, how would you feel?
I would be extremely grateful.
Would anybody be able to get you in a bad mood for a little while?
Absolutely not.
Okay, Deanna, would you agree?
I would agree 100%.
If I said I'll give you the $1 million, matter of fact, I made it 10 million, but you couldn't wake up tomorrow, you're done. Would you take it?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so what you're both saying is that just waking up tomorrow is worth more than $10 million.
That's hell of a perspective. And yep, it is.
Yeah.
It is
Then
worth.
why ain't you feeling that way every damn time you wake up?
Oh, shit. Damn. I never looked at it that way.
Nobody does, dude. That's why we get up and we're all bummed out. We have a bad day, and this sucks, and that sucks. The world hates me, and that's not fair. And I can't lose weight because of this reason, and I can't get in shape, and I can't make money, and blah, 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 blah. Guys, we woke up. It's gonna be a good day. The question is how good is it gonna get?
Right.
And if it doesn't get as good as we want, guess what? Hopefully we wake up the next day.
So yeah, that's like my quote of the day, y'all. Like, I couldn't say it better than he could say it, but that's deep, you know.
That really is.
That's deep, you know.
So...
First, you gonna take the money, you can't get in a bad mood, but then I give you $10 million and you can't wake up.
Yeah, I think that.
Like, you gotta spend that in that one day, like you the next day, like, nah. So why don't you wake up happy?
It's about the mindset. It's about the mindset.
About the mindset.
That's crazy. I think that resonated with me a little bit. I was like, dang.
Yeah, you did kind of look shocked over there. I'm like, did that shock you? But it said it'll blow your mind. Like, I guess when you like really deep down think about stuff like that, like that's the type of things that I like. I like brain challenges. I like things that make me think on a whole different level. Like, no, I don't have $1 million, but I gotta treat every day like, what if I was a millionaire? Like, you know, that's how you get to that point that you're trying to get to.
Definitely. I mean, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to be disciplined and be consistent. And you never know what might happen one day. You might walk out and something might happen to where you getting $10 million.
I mean,
or
I
making
hope
your
so.
way up to it.
I be playing the publishing clearinghouse. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Oh
boy.
my
If they show up to my nose up.
Oh my God.
It's up for real. Like, for real, they be like, that's for old people. I don't care. Like, I'll be an old person.
We getting older.
Yeah,
We getting older.
but I'm getting better every time. But, I mean, that's the quote of the day. So here we go.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The older I get, I like lounges. And I don't know if people really know what a lounge is, but when I stayed in Katy for a little bit, I often went to Houston, H-Town. Shout out H-Town. And they had real live, like, lounges, like, where it's like the 90s feel, R&B. You know, you got little lava lamps. Like, you know, you got drinks and all that, but it's like you really vibing.
Mm-hmm.
And so nowadays, like, I guess I ain't gonna lie, Waco got a lot of good things happening here that you can vibe on and not so much turn up on. If
Right.
that makes sense, because I'm not gonna lie to you, like, yeah, I don't wanna turn up all the time.
Right.
Like, even if I am turned up, I wanna be vibing when I turn up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, like, shout out to Thursday night at the Hippodrome.
Yeah. No, for sure. No, I get exactly what you mean. Like, and don't get me wrong. If you know me, you know I'm always down for a good time. We can turn up, we can turn down. It's whatever. But I found myself now that I am getting older, even whenever I do go out to clubs, I'll have a good time, but I'm not who I was when I was 21 to 24. I'm not going to be out there dancing. I'm not going to be acting crazy. Like, I'm going to be the chill one, hanging out with my cup of tequila, chilling, and, just mingling and stuff, in which that should be in a lounge setting. That's where I should be at. And I even like going to lounges. I enjoy them. It's just they're always a good time. It's just a calm, good, fun, genuine, good vibe. It's a cool time.
It's like The Hangover. Like, The Hangover is really like one of those lounges. And, shout out to them. And it's been a lot of people out there hating. Y'all stop hating on people, man, especially when they trying to come up in the world. Like, I don't be on Facebook and all that, but I do see certain things. Like, when a person brings something, you can't expect the stars and the moon. As long as you come to that establishment, man, like, pay your respects. If you don't like it, just go home. But if you ain't got the money to do it, then you can't sit there and tell the next person what to do, straight like that. Like, you can't be saying, no, well, this needs to be done. There needs to be more chairs. Like,
or if you and if there's something that you're complaining about, then go to a different establishment where they do have more chairs or whatever. Because, either way, it's always just a complaint. Get something nice. Somebody got to find a way to complain about it. If they had too many chairs, then they'd be complaining about there's nowhere to, like, dance. There's nowhere to walk around. But now. And
then where you want the DJ booth to be, like people, y'all got to be logic. Like, like y'all always want to say, it's Waco, but at the end of the day, it is Waco, but you can still have fun in this setting, and you know what you're walking into. Because I don't know if people realize, but that used to be an Italian restaurant, like a winery, so to speak, where they had a winery that they got their wine from.
I didn't even know that. That's
cool. My brother used to work there. But no, that's what it was. So it was like, even then, like, that's how I know people really don't get out. It was small. And it's not the fact that it's small, because I ain't gonna lie, I like going to Hangover. But if you gonna go to fucking Hangover, I'm gonna tell you this, go to fuck early and establish yourself.
Right.
At a table that is free and not the section. And sit there until your people come and be patient. That's what's wrong with y'all ass. Y'all want to wait till the fucking last minute to go the fuck out instead of just going out and having a good time and, like, having a day party. That's what a day party is, because a day party usually turns into a night party.
Right. Exactly. It's not just like a go sit. Y'all aren't going to Applebee's.
Thank you.
It's a hangover bar and grill.
Hey, Applebee's used to be lit back in the day.
It really did. Not no more, but Applebee's used to be the spot, no matter what city you lived in.
Closed at 2:00. That was just like the club for us when we was younger.
Exactly. But that's so funny that you say that, because even when I was in Oklahoma, it was the same thing. That's crazy. But
I ain't gonna lie, I still love them.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool for the most part. I don't know. I hope they got their AC fixed, because for a while they didn't. But it's okay. I'm not hating. I love Applebee's. I like the little 2 for $20s, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But going back to what you said a minute ago, people always be like, it's Waco. It's Waco. It's just like that quote from earlier.
Yeah.
It's all about how you are when you wake up. It's your mindset. It's Waco. Waco's finally getting some stuff that people have been enjoying. It's Waco. Be happy. Maybe.
And we getting a new Farrell Center. Like, they don't understand how dynamic it's about to be. It's like, it's about to be a lot of money. And if you on the money train and you trying to do the right things are coming to Waco for you to do exactly what you need to do. Mm-hmm. Like, I love it. So it's just like, I just hate when it be your own people. Like, this is a black-owned establishment. Mm-hmm. Whether she's biracial or not, she identifies as black. And my thing is, like, why are y'all hating? And then people want to say, like, cause I see both spectrums. People want to say, oh, well, she as an owner shouldn't responded back, this and that. Shit, like, okay, you sitting here bashing me. You sitting there coming at me like, people forget, no matter how successful you are still human. You gonna say some shit and shit. Y'all be pissing people off because y'all be having opinions without pennies. Y'all don't even have pennies to, like, okay, here's this, I'll donate. Like, help. Okay, if you are that upset about not having chairs and all that shit, then what are you doing? Are you going early? Are you trying to go late? Like, and then you walking into a crowd full of people instead of, like, I don't know what it is. It is an anxiety attack. Right. Not trying to attack people, but like, what is it? Like, if you don't like what you see, then simply don't come, but don't bash it.
Or buy a section.
Or
There
that.
you go. You got automatic seating.
And it ain't that much. What is it, 200, 100?
Well, they range. It depends on the day. Like I've seen like 75 to 200 to 100, 150 to
That's not bad at all. Like that's man, people.
It's really not.
Well, listen here. Go your ass to Houston. Go your ass to Austin. Go your ass anywhere else other than Waco and get a section and watch how much you pay.
Exactly.
That be the thing. It's like y'all really don't get out and then do the same thing y'all would do in Waco. It's cheap for now.
And even that, like I could maybe. That made me think of something when you said the Houston and the Dallas. I could maybe understand if it's like you're going during the day, whenever ain't nothing popping off, jumping off, and you want to go eat there or whatever. And it's like, oh man, I wish they had more tables. Hangover's been open long enough now at this point. It's new, but y'all know it turns into a party. It gets packed in there.
Y'all done heard word of mouth. Y'all
Why
done
would you
seen it
go?
on social media. I hear you.
You know, why would you even want to be sitting down anyways? So you're just going to sit down and what? Like.
And if you going to sit down, I'm going to keep telling you, go your ass early and establish a table and sit your ass down.
Exactly.
But you're not going to get no table if you go late.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got good food too. They wings go hard.
You love those wings.
I do. Hey, they A1.
You love the wings. Everybody loves the sliders. I like them.
The fish is good too.
Gogi fries are good.
I have not just had the fries.
I like, well, their fries in general. I like their fries, but their
Are they
gogi
crunchy?
fries, they go off.
Bulgogi.
Yes, okay.
Bulgogi?
It's good. Like, they're even better
Sounds
than,
like yogi.
listen, like, they're even better than the carne asada fries. So, bulgogi, it's a Korean dish. It's a Korean beef. It's like sweet beef.
She is Korean, huh?
Not a lot of people, like, know about it, like, but whenever, like, Fort Sill, a lot in Fort Sill, so they got a lot of different, it's very diverse out there, just like it is with Killeen because the military bases.
Okay.
And so, like, oh man, there's a spot out there. There's nothing like it. I love their bulgogi. It's amazing. So now I have it, and I have fries. I love both. So it's
Okay, what is bulgogi? It's what?
bulgogi. It's sweet beef. So it's like strips of like beef, like little, and it's just sweet beef. I'm gonna show you a picture of it.
Like they marinated in something, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna get some next time that we're up there, and you're gonna try them. And
I'm gonna go to the daiquiri. What is it?
the candy daiquiris.
Yeah.
That spot is good too, and it's not like what do we have out here? Eskimo Hut.
Who that?
It's not wine based; it's liquor based. The candy daiquiri spot. So,
Are you sure?
oh, I'm sure. Oh, I am sure. I know.
Yeah, I seen a couple of friends on Snapchat. They looked like they was out of there.
I went on the grand opening. I was like,
How many drinks did you have though?
I had one, and I was like, I wasn't like out of there because y'all know I'm a drinker, but I was feeling. I was like, oh no, like whenever you start getting hot, your arms start getting like you start feeling a little bit of pain in your arm. I said, oh, I got to go home. I was in Hobby Lobby. I went for one thing. I walked around the whole store. I didn't even. It took me a minute. I was a little.
Bulgogi. Oh, that shit look fire.
It is, and it's on a bed of fries with some sauce. It's the max. You're gonna be getting wings and bulgogi.
And
fries.
she make this?
The people in the kitchen do. Oh, shout out to Steph. That's one of the cooks in there. She's awesome, so sweet. She can cook her behind off for
I
sure.
wonder she be cooking my wings.
She probably do. She probably do. Well, there's a couple, but I mean, Steph, I love her. But I love all of them. I really do. I'm glad that they're out here. I'm glad of what they're doing. Even open up the candy daiquiri spot. Like,
Oh, that's her shit too?
yeah, it's her and Bree. So there's two. There's like partners. So like.
That's
so,
live.
Yeah.
That's live.
And I mean, it's only going up from here. But they're the sweetest people. They really are. They have this like sense of family, and their food goes off as we know. I love their music.
So you've been into the daiquiri spot, right?
Yeah.
What does it look like? Is it like the Dallas area? You've been to the one in Dallas or wherever it is? It kind of turned to a party too.
It could, and they had some good music. It's big enough. I wish I would have took a picture. Like, it's a good enough space to where it could have like a little bit of a kickback, and not too much now. But
Okay.
it's enough.
Well, I'm gonna have to go check it out, but definitely like
They open.
I just love spots like that. Like I love doing different things now. Like I want to have an adventure. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just going out to drink, get drunk. Like shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I done that too long. You know, so especially if I'm in another city. But now, like if I'm in my city and I just want to do something, like when I stayed in Austin, there was always something to do.
Right.
Like there was always something to do. Texas Relays was there. Like they had festivals just to have festivals. Like you could always go to parks and they are like showing a movie. It's like they say Vegas never sleeps, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think Austin sleeps either.
I agree with you on 1,000%.
Cause some places you can go and you can be up early in the morning.
I found myself doing that in Austin. It's always a vibe though.
Where? Have you been to that secret bar?
I have not. I don't know what secret bar it is that you speak of, but I'm curious.
There's a lot of secret bars like around different places, like especially in Dallas. But this one bar, I forgot what it is. I'm gonna go back and look at it. I'm gonna do my research. But it's like you gotta go to this restaurant and order a drink first. Oh. And then they'll give you the code, and then you go to this side door and go
like
to
a speakeasy.
Yes. Oh. They have a speakeasy here in Waco. I've been to one of them. I've been to one of them.
Was very
because you remember that story I was telling you about that one girl I was talking to. Mm-hmm. Okay, well she took me there. And it was just like, oh, okay, like this is pretty cool. But it wasn't the one that I wanted to go to because this one they said something. They said at 5 o'clock. It's in the shadow of the Alico at 5 o'clock. Some fucking riddle they say. Basically,
you can't tell it all though. You can't tell.
I don't know where it's at though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where it's at, but I ain't gonna lie to you. One day, I'm going to that.
Because it sounds like an adventure. It sounds like a treasure hunt.
It's somewhere downtown. People know, and it's like you can only get it like by invite. It sounds kind of creepy, but. Yeah, hey, let me see what that bar like.
I can't
I ain't gonna drink no blood or nothing, but I just want to go see what the bar is like, you know.
Right.
But it's two of them, and one of them I think everybody knows. It's like Alico. I mean the Hippodrome. It's literally right behind the Hippodrome, but they always keep it blocked off now.
I don't know. I've not been to any of them out here. I've heard of some in Dallas. I've heard of some in Austin. Whenever being up like in Colorado Springs, they have them. But for me, it sounds good. It sounds like a great time. But like you said, I don't know, it sounds kind of creepy. I can't go there by myself to
No, definitely not. But they have one. They have one that's a phone booth. I forgot. It's in Dallas. Like, it's like an old school phone booth. I think it's in like Frisco somewhere. Like they show it. It's all on the internet or whatever.
This sounds like some Bridge to Terabithia type stuff. I don't know.
What's that?
You ain't never seen that movie? It's a movie it's a kids movie, but it.
Is it Disney?
I don't know. Or like where you go and you open like some Harry Potter stuff where you open the door and you just enter into like a.
Oh, the Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
Okay. That's my movie though. But nah, like I that's the type of things that like if I go on a date, that's the type of things I would do with my girlfriend. Like I don't want to do just the regular stuff no more. Like
right.
Like get on a swan boat or something and pedal. But it's just different things that people don't look at nowadays. Like everybody want to turn up, everybody want to do this. Like that's fine, but I feel like, do you have a reason to be turning up?
Right.
And not knocking nobody, not saying nothing against nobody, but I'm just saying like, what is it? Why are you turned? Like why are you drinking? Why are you having this excitement? Like I feel like if you ain't reached a point, don't celebrate and watch how much euphoric you'll get out of that. Like, right. Okay, you don't have to celebrate every accomplishment. You know what I'm saying?
Or if it's happening so often, if you're doing this same thing, you're going out so often, I get what you're saying. It's like, what is the reason for it? Like, are you not bored? Like, are you not tired? Because if I go, like, I used to be able to do it all, like, 7 days a week when I was younger.
Yes.
Now, if I go 3 days in a row, I'm like, I am hurting. Like,
I need some water.
I don't like this. Like, I want to isolate myself a little bit. So I get it, like, do something different. Y'all don't want to do nothing different.
And that's why I'm glad like I got out of Waco to go to school, because living in Austin for the short period of time, it was just like, man, this shit is different. And then me moving to Katy for like a year and a half, I'm like, damn, this shit is really different. Like, cause it's a big ass city.
Exactly.
Like, cause Katy is Katy, and I told my brother that when I lived with him, I said, this is Katy. I said, but Houston is Houston. Like, Houston is North Houston. Like, boy, it's parts of Houston that I found out that, like, what the fuck is this? Like, where did this shit come from?
Right.
Houston is big as fuck. Like, Houston huge.
Houston. That is a beast to tackle. I was out there one year. It was for one of my friends' birthdays. There was like a group of us out there. Thank God that I had them with me, because it was like a whole 3-day event, whatever. Mm-hmm. Well, my phone got broken on one of the days, so Saturday night. I cannot navigate my way back. I can't, not nothing crazy. Like, literally, it was like on the club, like walking out the club or whatever on some drunk stuff. At first, I dropped it, so that was one crack. Mm-hmm. And then one of my friends was walking, and so then, like, it was like literally, I swear, it was like just the worst timing possible. He swatted it out of my hand because he was turning around when he was talking, and it just like, boom. And so then I couldn't even navigate myself down the street. So luckily, the next morning, they took me to go get my phone fixed. Mm-hmm. But I was already planning on leaving early that morning to get back home, Sunday. Yeah. They're like, well, in the meantime, let's go to Sunday Funday. I'm like, cool, bet. Oh, wait, my phone's back. Okay, let's go pick it up. Then we'll go to Sunday Funday. I'll go for a little bit just because, y'all, help me out. So I went. I was only supposed to be there for an hour. At this point, it's like 11 in the morning. I ain't get home till 2 in the morning Monday, and I had to be to work.
That's how it be.
I don't know what happened.
Every time my friends invite me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm that person. I had come to accept it. I can't just have one drink, cause I'm like, man, shit ain't fun. Like, then you get,
it don't do nothing.
Like, and then it's like, damn, you be looking at the time like, all right, I can sleep this amount of time. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one thing about it. I'm gonna get my ass up.
Right.
I'm gonna get my ass up for work, but
I'm gonna kick myself in the ass.
All right, I can sleep 5 hours. All right, cool. I'm like, damn, it's 3:00 in the morning, and I get up at like 5 or 6 sometimes. Right. I get up, but
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And like, no, I'm right there with you. So shout out to my non-drinkers, because
we don't know how y'all do it.
I don't. Don't let nobody like get on you or try to make you seem like a fool for not being a drinker or being a lightweight, because you're saving money.
Yeah.
And you ain't going home. Well, I mean, sometimes you do go home drunk at 2:00 in the morning, but chances are you probably going to be passed out in your friend's backseat around 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Whereas us, I mean, we going all night.
I hate it. It's a gift and a curse, because it's just like, man, that's why I be staying my ass at home now. I'm like, yeah, I can get drunk at home instead of going out and getting drunk, because going out and getting drunk is fun, but it get pricey.
It do get pricey. Speaking of staying inside and drinking, are you gonna come to my birthday on Saturday? You gonna come hang out? Are you busy on Saturday?
What time did I get up? Oh yeah, I'll come. Okay. I'm down.
Yeah. We'll talk about the details later.
Yeah,
I just thought about it, and I'll forget, and then I'm gonna hit you up Friday, and you're like, I got plans. So
I'm off Friday, I think. Yeah. I'll be there.
It's gonna be an all weekend affair. Well, not so. Friday is my actual birthday, going out. Saturday in the house. Sunday going out. So my birthday is 3 days.
Ain't nothing wrong with shit. I ain't gonna lie, my birthday the whole month.
You ain't lying, to see.
But I was born on first, so.
So it's kind of like you're rightful.
The whole month, yes. I was born before everybody, so if you wasn't born on the first, you cannot celebrate your birthday the whole month in June.
Oh yeah, I can't argue with you on that. I won't.
What, you a Leo?
I'm a Leo, big Leo.
A Leo what?
Leo, Libra, Leo. Hey.
No, you a double.
I'm not a triple, but I'm a W. Right?
I'm a big 3, so.
Oh my gosh. That was somebody. I said, you have one at place, but like.
Hey, I had to get it some type of way, because I really thought I was going to be the first Gemini. Maybe it's somebody out there that's a triple Gemini.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Maybe.
I'm sure there's a few.
But I wonder what it feels like to be in. Yeah, but no, all in all, I just like doing different things and just chilling because I'm not as young as I used to be, and I go to the text relays now to watch the text relays. Like back then, I was not there to watch them run. I was there to go to 6th Street and get trampled on and all that. Because 6th Street got
horses in the
man. There used to be people shooting. Used to be all this like.
There's still. I just read an article about someone getting shot out there last week or shooting on 6th Street last week.
Really? Well, I think it's the time you go because every time I go, I have a good time, and it's never like it's. I remember I went one time for Halloween. I think that was the best time I fucking ever had. But I didn't dress up or nothing because it was my brother's birthday. He's born the 29th of September.
Oh.
I think he's what?
So he was born, you went on, he's born on the 29th
September
of September?
29th.
And y'all went out for his birthday on Halloween?
I don't know why. We celebrated.
So y'all waited a month later?
I think he was at work or something, and he requested off. Anyway,
okay,
I didn't know it was like Halloween. But we went out, and I tell you, I had the time of my life. Like the best time to go to Austin is during Halloween.
That's the time.
No lie, no cap, because everybody like they are real festive down there. That's what I've seen about them. They're that type of school. Like Texas is that type of school, like or Texas or Austin. They're that type of area. Like, they take holidays and everything serious. Like, Waco down here, you can have a Halloween party. Ain't nobody dressing up. But I feel like if y'all have parties and y'all just say, if you ain't got no costume, you can't come in here, nigga. I don't care how much money you got, this and that. Like, have some holiday spirit, like, and cheer. Yeah. That's all.
Right.
Because I feel like a lot of people don't do that no more. Like, they don't want to, like, have Halloween parties. And, phone parties and all that shit. Because I don't know if you ever been to a phone party?
I have. I don't go on the phone, though.
No.
But
my brother went on the phone.
He went on the phone?
He was on it, though.
Came back a whole new person, huh? Came out of...
Yeah. He was wet. And I was like, bro, like, he had the time of his life, though. He did.
Say less. You be going in the phone? Did you? Were you?
Well, I didn't attend that party.
Oh, okay.
I just named it. Look.
What about the other ones?
Glow in the dark. I've been to a glow in the dark party. I've been to a solid headphone party. The one when 5 used to be Backyard Saloon. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, I had the time of my life. It was a good one.
Yeah.
I also been to a rave that had a silent headphone party.
That would have been interesting.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If you've never been to a rave, guys, go. Hey, I had the time of my life with my white homeboys.
Hey, the most cool. That's a fun time right there. They don't care about they don't care about you watching them. They don't care about being. They're just there to have a good time. They don't care.
Listen here. If you ain't never been to a rave, I advise you, like, for real, like. Try one rave in your life. I don't care how old you are. You going to have fun. And the food trucks are fire.
I love a good food truck.
I definitely went out there and ate.
But no, I just doing stuff different. And I think that Waco is finally getting to where it's like we're finding what works. And these different things are coming. But people have to be open to these different things, these new things that they say that they want. And just try it. Don't find a complaint about it. Enjoy yourself.
Come early. Just come early. That's all you got to do. Like, if you're not going to come early, then don't complain. I know y'all going to be like, stop saying that. Well, stop complaining.
Right.
But, yeah, like...
and it's a free spot. I mean... People getting upset about a place that charge too much, and then now you get a free spot and you still find a complaint.
She don't even charge. All she charges is for drinks and food, and y'all to get there early.
Right.
But,
I wonder... I still need to ask her about hopping on here for an interview or something.
No,
I haven't had the chance to, but they're cool.
I just want to talk to her because, like, the thing is when you're like, yeah, that's the owner, and I talked to her, I was like, hey, like, she was just so receptive. I'm like, man, you are a cool person because most people who own something, in my opinion, that I have met, can only speak about my personal experience.
Right.
It's like they stuck up.
Right. Or they act like,
Oh yeah, this me, this like, and then to know that you doing a daiquiri spot too, like you could have this big head, you got this spot, and you probably got a couple of spots in Killeen.
oh yeah.
Like you doing your thing, like, so it's just like shout out to you instead of hating on you. Like Waco ain't big, so you found a small spot until your shit get bigger, until you start making more money, and then when it get bigger, then you gonna be like, oh, instead of making friends with this person, because listen here, you gonna either barbecue or meal dude, because people remember. Like me, I'm a Gemini. People remember the shit you do, and that's the thing, the shit you say, and it's just like you. Yes, I did. You gonna sit there and like burn bridges that you don't have to burn, all because either you chasing clout, or you just mad because like you can't do it. Like, what would you have did better if you had the money, but you don't?
Right.
So you can't live in them. What if you can't be like, okay, why this, why that? Like, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I read the shit and it just. I hate to keep going back, but I mean,
it's because they don't even deserve that type of like. They don't like they're. I get both sides. Like why she, I get why she says something, and you see everybody. Because it just doesn't. They don't deserve that. Now there's been some places like there was a new thing going on or whatever.
Yeah.
Now they deserve some of that stuff on Facebook, but it's not. It's just not out there. But it's like, come on. Really?
But the way it was promoted in a good way. Like everything happened a good way. Like the first opening, like yeah, they had problems. AC went out, woo woo woo. But it's just like,
well, people were still in there. With
people was still in there, and that's the thing. Like you still walked your motherfucking ass in there, and you still sitting here complaining. Like didn't you never had to walk through the door in the first place.
Right.
You could have stayed at home. You could have got drunk at home, like for cheaper. Let's just be honest, but you chose to come out, and then you complained that you ain't got no word. Shit, nigga, I would have been right there in the middle of the crowd eating my wings, putting the bones back with one finger, and then had a napkin on the side, like you good?
Right.
I would have said, hey, bro, you can scoot over for a minute, let me eat my wings in this corner. But it's just like people don't think like that. They look for every little reason to nitpick at something like, oh, because it's not your shit, but. That's the thing, like just like them black people came together on that dock.
Yeah,
That's the way we need to come together. Like it shouldn't have to take for us to have to break down and fight for us to come together. Come together on the simple stuff.
Right.
On the little simple stuff, just support a person.
Right. That's that easy. And if you don't like something, just don't say it. Just don't.
No, for real, because I mean, it's okay to give constructive criticism, but when you sitting there. Basically beating down a person, yeah, you could have kept that to yourself because like it's hard enough, and I be telling people it's hard enough as a black man, it's hard enough as a black woman, whatever you want to say, it's just hard enough for our people to make it. And it's like I said, she got all these different spots. Like she could uproot her business and go somewhere else. Like let's just be honest. Then. Where you gonna go? Everybody gonna be at 5? Like 5 is good too.
Yeah.
But she's giving y'all a whole alternative route other than just going to 5.
Right, exactly.
Like or just going to Magoo's, wherever, Bland, wherever you want to go. Like that's all she doing. So either you gonna be with it or you gonna sit there and hate on it.
A free option.
She does not charge.
She does not charge. She charged like for that
fight
fight
night,
night, and then they're gonna charge like the first Wednesday of every month for R&B night,
which ain't, and that's fine.
Right. So it's like
you don't even get charged for brunch.
Right.
You just got to pay for the brunch. That's it.
Right. Which that brunch is good. I love their food. Okay. I'm so
I
mad
ain't
they're
had
not
that
opening
brunch yet.
it. Oh, they're smack.
You just saying that?
No, I'm being for real because I can like a place, but I'm picky. So no, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't. Especially not during my drink and beverage socializing hour. So, I'm very particular.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, and so with that being said, it's just like, what other places in Waco have that atmosphere that bring that chill vibe? I'm going to say this. I hope I'm jinxing. They ain't had no fights in there.
They have not.
They ain't had no fights in there.
And
they ain't had no fight in there. Please don't let me jinx them.
Right.
I'm
we
gonna
don't
feel
think-
bad.
But their
But I'm-
security
for real.
is stiff, so I don't think it's gonna be a slim chance that there's a fight in there. It's gonna be real hard.
It's too. It's too. It's
But
too
the thing is,
small.
and I was
Like,
telling somebody, I've told a
don't
few
do
things,
it.
like in that place, whenever you go in there, like I know I was there this one night and
Mm-hmm.
it was just cool. It was a packed night. I want to say it was
Yeah.
even a Friday, or I don't remember what day. It was a busy night, and I see people in there that I know aren't too fond of each other, and da 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 da, and stuff could pop off, and they even playing they're slightly going towards playing that
Controversial.
type of music, and everybody was in there having a good time. Like there was no bad energy. Like you go in there sometimes
Stay
and you
over
can
there, I
help,
stay over.
but they have right because they're having a great time.
and get that hangover bucket.
Oh yeah, oh the hangover bucket. I do like that. They got little rubber duckies in there.
You cannot keep the bucket. I asked several times. You can't keep the rubber ducky. You can't keep the pail. You cannot keep nothing.
Right.
It's like no. But I mean, hey, they limit them things at 2.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought, man, but yeah, you drink that thing fast enough, you'll be out of there like off of April Marie's drinks.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Hey, girl, you want to say something?
Shout out to April. I mean, the best bartender. For real. Even before me and her were close, we're very close. Very close. But even before we were, I already knew that's who I need to go up to at the bar because, again, I'm a drinker.
Shy.
I know I'm small, but I'm a drinker. So I knew if I went to her, I was going to get my money's worth.
I just be
Or
like,
whoever's money's
April,
worth.
make me something. I'll drink it.
Yeah.
Then she put coconut in there. I'm like, I don't like it. But I don't like coconuts.
Oh, my gosh. But no, for real. Shout out to April. But
And shout out to Gabby and who was it, Mary Jane?
Gabby, Mary Jane.
2 years.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't want to say the name because I'm gonna say it wrong. Cosmo.
Chronic Cosmo.
Oh, Chronic Cosmo. I can say that. Yeah. Shout out to Chronic Cosmo. Shout out to my boy Fabian. You know, I think he the only barber in that thing.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. The moment I seen them, their spirit is just they're just
I mean, when you
A
start
vibe.
something with your best friend, I
fun.
guess that's what happens sometimes.
your genuine best friend because they're best friends, but you could tell they just have a bond. They have that bond where they gonna make it work.
What you mean when you say genuine?
Because
Not them, but when
Right.
you say a genuine best friend.
Because they'd be best friends, but they don't really be friends for. I mean, we've all been through that, and sometimes you should have just left that in high school if you weren't gonna have a pure intent with any type of relationship. But
True.
now it's like
True.
it's so common now in the adult days to where even now you might consider them your best friend. They saying you their best friend, but y'all's intentions aren't real. Y'all switch up on each other. Y'all the one little beef y'all had, now it's all over social media, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know. They're just tight. They're solid. And they might have problems. I don't know, but I can't never.
No, I
tell.
wasn't talking about them in general. I was just
yeah,
saying
yeah,
like
yeah.
that little segment when you said true best friend. But I feel you on that because I don't think I have a lot of friends. I think I have more family than anything, and then I have like close family, and I have like not so close family, but you still my family.
Yeah.
And then I do have friends, but yeah, you're right because you can't connect with everybody like you want to connect, and I had to learn that like over time. And I thought like, oh well, shoot, I could come to you and I could talk to you about this, but then coming to you talking about this, I'm like, I'm not getting nowhere. But then I go talk to this person about this thing, and I'm like, oh okay. Now everything is starting to make more sense because they're not telling me what I want to hear. They're telling me what I need to hear.
Exactly. And not meaning nothing by it, like just little constructive criticism or telling what you know.
This is what you need to change. This is what you don't need to do. This is what you do need to do. So, no, for sure, like that is something, and that will help a business stay together and grow together. Because if you're not in tune with your star players, as Cat Williams say, then you know what I'm saying, you can't reach your full potential. But I can't expect you to reach your full potential if I'm not trying to reach that way too.
Exactly, and just having the right intent and you got to set the tone at the beginning and really just go by it, like, and just live it. I mean, it's very easy. I don't know. I feel like it's easy for people to get along and just be real with one another, but
I mean,
common.
everybody's not the same.
That's true.
And it's like sometimes, as they say, the truth is a hard pill to swallow. Like, because people can't. It's not so much that they can't accept others; they can't accept themselves. They can't be like, "Damn, this is what I do. This is the things that like that's wrong with me." Like, yes, self accountability. Like when you can't hold self accountable, that's when I feel like the breakdown happens. And then when you hang around people who don't even hold you accountable.
Yeah.
So you feel like, okay, well, I don't have to hold myself accountable. But yeah, sometimes, no, you do.
You need that reality check. You're going to stumble. It always comes. But,
They say, the storm comes before the fall.
it's true.
Always.
Always does.
Thank y'all for tuning in to
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Make sure you
Like
subscribe
and follow
wherever you get your podcast from.
That's right, Otis. Whatever you say, Otis.
It's been real. It's your boy OT.
and Miss Dorothy.
And we'll see you on the next episode of
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Y'all ain't stupid. They coming to see me.